Okay, boys and girls, I want you to take out your ouch story because we're going to work on our personal narrative again today. Okay, so let's reread what you wrote yesterday. So I'm going to read mine, and then you're going to pause the video and reread what you wrote yesterday to yourself. Okay, so first I'm going to read mine. One day when I was 20 years old, I was dancing in ballet class. Okay, so I have my beginning and I have my transition word or time word, one day. They're actually two words. And then I have a comma because that's where I'll pause. So today, I did my beginning. Today I'm going to work on my middle because my personal narrative has a middle. Okay, my story already tells me where. It already tells me when. And it actually tells me who because I'm there in the story. But is there anybody else in the story? There is my friends. Remember I told you my friends said, "Are you okay? Oh no." And they were checking up on me. So this is part of the middle of my story. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my middle. But before I do, I need to choose my transition word. I need to choose the word I'm going to use to tell me the middle, to start the middle of my story. Okay, I can choose after that. I can choose next. I can choose then, or I could choose later on. I'm going to choose after that. So I'm going to choose this one. So I'm going to go ahead and write it down after that. And I'm going to put a comma. After that, my friends, first of all, I haven't said what happens yet. Okay, haven't said I fell down yet or I got hurt. This is going to be where you get hurt in the middle of your story. Well, not necessarily. Maybe at the beginning of your story is when you got hurt. For my story, I got hurt in the middle. So after that, I fell down and hurt. Remember I dislocated my knee, but instead of dislocated, I'm just going to say hurt. After that, I fell down and hurt my knee. And I'm going to put an exclamation point because it hurt really bad. After that, I fell down and hurt my knee. And after this sentence, this is the middle of my story. So I want to say how I felt. This is a very important part of my story. I'm not just going to say I got hurt and then leave details completely out. I want some details, just like you learned in writing your draft. You want to make sure your narrative has some details, but important details. I'm not going to talk about the color of the floor. I'm not going to talk about what I was wearing. Those aren't important details. But an important detail is how I felt when I got hurt. Okay, so we're also using feeling words. Okay, so right here, feeling words. Okay, how I felt. Okay, we're talking about what happened. It tells what happened. I fell down and hurt my knee. And we're also saying how you felt. So that's going to be your second sentence. I felt really bad. Okay, after that, I fell down and hurt my knee. I felt really bad. Okay, I want you to tell me how you felt. Maybe you felt really sad. Maybe you don't even say I felt. Maybe you say, it hurt really bad. Or, it was the most awful feeling in my head if you hurt your head. Or maybe you broke your arm. It was the worst pain I've ever felt. You can choose how you make this sentence sound. You write this sentence how you want to. You don't have to say I felt, but you do have to say how you felt. Okay, did you feel bad, awful, horrible, terrible? Maybe you were really scared. Maybe you were frightened. How did you feel? Tell me. Okay, so you should have 2 sentences today. Okay, have fun writing.